So,
you want to work at Starbucks. Well, you probably came to the wrong place, but hey, I'm going to try my best. Hello people of YouTube, my name is Chrismon and welcome back to another video. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be playing Coffee Talk and talking about my experience at Starbucks. That's pretty much it. Nothing else really. So you probably don't know this, but I actually work at a Starbucks. Yup, I'm a barista. That's my job title. I don't know if I'm still gonna have this job after this video, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm mainly making this video for a couple of reasons. One, I remember whenever I was applying to Starbucks, I would do the same thing that you're doing right now, looking up YouTube videos about what it's like working there. So I thought I'd continue to cycle and make this video. Two, I wanted to play Coffee Talk because it was like 50% off Steam and it looked like an interesting game. And three, I don't know. I was kind of running out of video ideas, and I thought it'd be a cool idea to rant about Starbucks while playing a coffee game. That and also most of the other Starbucks videos on YouTube are people talking in front of a camera, so I thought I'd change it up. But yeah, hopefully you got past this boring introduction and find this video somewhat entertaining or interesting. I don't know. Why am I doing this? So why Starbucks? Honestly, I don't know. I just woke up one day and said, hey, I want to work at Starbucks. And here I am. No, I'm just kidding. I guess the real reason was because whenever I was growing up, for some reason, I thought baristas were the coolest. They made coffee, wore aprons, and all of them looked professional. I thought it was a cool job, and whenever I turned 16, I was like, I need money. And so I decided to apply to Starbucks as my first part-time job. Coffee Talk. Hey, that's the name of the game. So the application process was pretty self-explanatory. I applied online and after like a few weeks, I got an interview. For some reason. Now, the interview itself was alright. The manager who interviewed me was super chill and he basically just talked about Overwatch for the entire interview. But yeah, after the interview, I waited like a month for the manager to get back to me. I'd assume he was pretty busy because it would take days for him to respond to my emails. I would send him an email and then get a response like a week later, and then I would immediately respond to that email, and then the same thing would happen, and so that was pretty annoying. But after like a month of the manager trying to get back to me, I finally got the job. Oh, okay, so this is how the game works. So you just put coffee, and then you just click brew, and then there we go, okay.
That was easy.
So my first day was pretty pog. I actually got transferred from the original place I applied to. They didn't have enough trainers there, so I would have had to wait another month to start working, but luckily another place was willing to train me, and so I went there. Not gonna lie, Starbucks training was pretty fun. They taught me how to make all the drinks, how to use the espresso machine, how to operate the register, etc. It felt really cool to wear the green apron and to have my own name tag on it. That was pretty awesome. I mean, now I have my own apron with my name on it, so it doesn't seem cool now, but it was cool back then. So yeah, I learned about all the different roles and positions that happen behind the counter. There's the main barista who makes all the drinks. There's the person on the register who, surprise, operates the register. There's the drive-thru attendant who operates the drive-thru, and customer support, where you basically just restock cups, lids, and wash dishes in the back. This was my favorite position because I would rarely have to talk to customers, and I was basically just vibing in the back. But yeah, I met a bunch of coworkers on my first day, and they were pretty chill. There was a new manager because the old manager got transferred like a few days after I got hired, so I didn't really get to meet the old manager. But I met the new manager and the assistant manager, and they were both pretty chill. They were understanding that this is my first part-time job, so they were pretty patient. I also met the shift supervisors and the other baristas working there, and they were also chill. I was the youngest one there, and there were like 2 other people working there who went to the same school I went to. Of course, I never talked to them at school because I'm a loser, but they were pretty chill. And also, there were a lot of girls working there. There were only like 4 other guys working there, and 3 of them were gay, so I would often be mistaken as gay. But yeah, the only straight guys working there were me and the assistant manager. But overall, my coworkers were pretty nice and chill. So I'm gonna be completely honest, working at Starbucks was alright. Pay was alright, $9 an hour plus tips, I'll take it. They gave me a lot of hours, which is nice, but also kinda annoying. I didn't have a lot of free time anymore, and I was rarely able to get someone to cover for me. Because of that, I missed the freaking Spurs versus Liverpool Champions League final, but it's fine. We lost anyways, so. Fun fact, I didn't get paid for like the first month working at Starbucks. They messed up my direct deposit, so yeah, but it all worked out in the end. I got reimbursement for the work that I did, and so I got one big paycheck at the end of the month. It was my first paycheck, and it had like $700 on it, so it was pretty pog. I usually was put on either customer support or drive-thru. I hate the drive-thru. I hate drive-thrus. Oh my I mean, during the summer it's alright, but during the winter it's hell. Whoever thought it was a good idea to add a drive-thru at a Starbucks should go to hell. I wasn't able to wear a jacket most of the time because it wasn't part of the dress code, and I had to wear this stupid headset. I just didn't like it. I often got yelled at by my manager for not being quote-unquote nice enough to the customers. I wasn't one of those employees who sucked up to the manager and acted nice to everyone. My attitude towards working was just like, be myself, so I just was myself. I wasn't like one of those other workers who was like, oh my god, hi, welcome to Starbucks, what can I get for you? Ugh. I just talked how I usually usually do, and if I sound depressed, chances are I probably am. I remember one time whenever I was on drive-thru duty, an older woman pulled up and ordered a pink drink, or how you degenerates call it, a pinkity drinkity. But yeah, she pulled up and I gave her the drink. While she was trying to pay, she yelled at me saying that I forgot the strawberry pieces, which are like the strawberry toppings that usually come in a pink drink. In my defense, I didn't make the drink and it was an honest mistake because we were super busy and there were like 4 other people behind her. So yeah, I apologized like the normie I am and took the blame for it because that's all I can really do. I don't think she liked my apology because she then proceeded to throw the drink at the window towards me and drove off. It was kind of scary but also kind of funny. The job itself was pretty cool, but the customers... oh, the customers. So many Karens. I mean, most of the customers were alright. Like, I remember one time a few Koreans came to the store. I was the only Asian at the store, so they tried starting a conversation with me in Korean, but I don't speak Korean that well, so like, it was kind of awkward at first. But they were understanding, and they seemed genuinely nice. But with every one good customer, there are like 3 bad ones. But overall, if you can get past the annoying customers, Starbucks is a pretty alright job. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
After like half a year working at Starbucks, I decided to quit. I just wanted to take a break during the summer because I just wasn't vibing with the job anymore, and also I wanted to focus on training in Taekwondo during the summer. And yes, I do martial arts like a stereotypical Asian, alright, sue me. But yeah, I quit after 6 months, and honestly, it was probably the best decision I made. I felt a lot better not working there, and while I wasn't making any money, I just felt better as a person. But yeah, after the summer, I decided I wanted to get another part-time job. I looked at multiple places like Best Buy, Outback, but I ultimately decided to apply to Target. Mainly because a lot of my friends were working at a Target, and $15 an hour, hey, you can't beat that. So yeah, I applied to a few around me, and eventually I got an interview after like a few days. Surprisingly. You might think this doesn't have anything to do with Starbucks, but hold on, I'm getting there. Latte art. Oh no, okay, let's see this. Yes, is this what you call latte art? That's cute. Perfect. Yes. Anyways, back on topic. So it turned out that the reason why Target got back to me so quickly was because my old shift supervisor from my old Starbucks was now one of the managers at the Target. You can't make this shit up. I went for an interview hoping for a fresh start, but then I immediately saw him and I'm like, okay. Honestly, it wasn't bad. I liked him and he already knew what kind of work I was, so he decided to give me the job. But here's the thing. So I originally applied for general merchandise, which is basically just restocking stuff on shelves. But then surprise, he puts me in Starbucks. I don't know if you know this, but most Targets have a Starbucks inside of it, so yeah. So yeah, I quit Starbucks, went to work at Target, but then I just got another job at Starbucks.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Not gonna lie, being a Target barista is 10 times better than being a regular Starbucks barista. It's more laid back, it's less busy, and the pay is a lot better. $15 an hour? You just can't beat that. Although we don't get tips, I honestly recommend people to work at a Target Starbucks. You might want to work at a real Starbucks first because the training at a Target Starbucks is non-existent. I remember my first day working a closing shift, they just stuck me in there by myself. I didn't know how to close and I barely remembered how to make all the drinks, but eventually I learned and got used to Starbucks again. I also got called a chink, but it was only one time. I definitely prefer Target Starbucks over regular Starbucks. Instead of having partner numbers, where I can get like 10% off Starbucks drinks, now I can get 10% off a Target product, which is more useful in my opinion. Also, I get free Pizza Hut pizza since there's also a Pizza Hut next to our Starbucks, so that's awesome. Overall, I'm really enjoying Starbucks now. I mean, during the coronavirus pandemic, our Starbucks got shut down for a little bit, but honestly, it just made me realize how much Starbucks truly meant to me. In short, working at Starbucks is pretty cool. You'll probably like it for like the first few months, but then you'll soon get over it. For anyone who's trying to get a job at Starbucks, here's a few tips. 1. Don't be one of those kiss-ass sims who comes into the store and introduces themselves to the manager. Some YouTubers say that you should tell the manager that you applied online because it proves that you are this, and honestly, they don't give a shit. I didn't do it, and if they hired me, chances are you can get hired. 2. Go watch some other YouTube videos. This is only from my personal experience, so other people could have different experiences from Starbucks. 3. Go watch Tyler the Creator's interview on Jimmy Kimmel. This is low-key the best representation of working at Starbucks. And 4, you have to be super patient. If you're the type of person who easily gets affected by random shit and gets angry a lot, don't get this job. The customers will rip you to shreds. But yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully this video helped you out. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys like this video, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.